Hi friends, and welcome to our tutorial for the reindeer craft. As you recall, we have our kits that you picked up. We again will not be doing any tutorial because it's pretty simple decorating a bag with those die cuts. And again, the dinosaur ones have instructions with them, so I will not be doing a tutorial video for that. However, I am going to be doing, I did a tutorial for our gingerbread man, or gingerbread person. That is the stained glass one that you can turn into an ornament if you'd like, or just stick it out on a window because it you can see through it a little bit, or you could put it on a gift. Great ideas for those. For this tutorial, we are going to be doing what's in our bag here, which is our reindeer puppet. And this is an oldie but a goodie. We have done this one before. You're going to have your reindeer horns. You should have a piece of black paper with 2 holes that you can see through. You should have some eyes. Now, some of the eyes are filled in. Mine are not, so I'm going to need markers for those. You also will have a red foofball. I want to say foofball. It is a pom-pom. Miss Heather remembers now what the word is. A bell, a piece of string, and of course you need your bag. What you will need from your home for this craft is a pair of scissors. You will also need a glue stick and markers to color those eyes. So let's get started. All right, friends, we are going to get started on our craft. And I think the very first thing that I am going to do is color my eyes so that those are all set. So I think I'm going to color in the pupils black here. And then I think I'm going to do the eyelids in brown. Now, you don't have to do them the way Miss Heather has them, but if you want, and you'll notice Miss Heather is going out of the lines on the top there, and that's a-okay because we're going to cut these out anyway. So, color those eyes in. Then we need our scissors, because now it's time to do the cutting. We're going to cut both the antlers out, we're going to cut the eyes out so that we have it all set to go. Now for the eyes, friends, and this is something with our little ones we have to explain because we train them so much to follow lines. We want to make sure that we are just doing the outside line and not worrying about all the inside lines there. Trim that up. Gotta have reindeer for a Christmas craft, right? One eye. And then we'll get the other eye here. We're getting ready for that Santa story time too. If you want to tune in or be part of that story time, we're going to have that during our PJ story time, which is next Wednesday, which is the 16th. I had to look at my calendar. It's the 16th at 6:30. And we're going to have a special guest. We're going to have Santa. Santa's going to read us a story. He's going to read some of your letters. Let's go on to our antlers here. He is going to read your letters, and it's going to be via Zoom. And that is so Santa can talk with you and interact with you. Santa has to call in. Miss Heather's going to just cut these loose so that she has it a little freer for her to do. Santa can call in on Zoom and talk to us from the North Pole. And we can share share a little bit of that holiday stuff that we usually do. I miss we always have that Santa PJ story time at the library, so I was trying to figure out a way that we could still have a little bit of that magic, socially distanced. So that'll be, and there's a registration for that. Now, if you can't make the Zoom story time, no worries. We are recording it. And the recording is actually going to be done through our webinar mode. Our cable station's helping us out with this. Our webinar mode. So the only ones that are going to be recorded are Santa and I. So no worries about children being recorded on the Storytime feed. One antler done. Got the other one to do. And speaking of registrations, we have a couple programs that registrations are starting back up for. One of them is going to be our Zumba Kids and Zumba Kids Junior class. Our Zumba Kids, they are going to join with our Zumba Kids Junior class. It's going to actually be a 4-year-old through 10-year-old. Really separating the ages is when we're in person, because our older kids don't want to do stuff with the little kids. But since we're on Zoom, we can kind of mix it together. So Zumba Kids and Zumba Kids Junior will be meeting on Mondays again at 3:30 in the afternoon. And you can register for that on our website. I'll also be posting the registration on our Facebook feed. And anyone's welcome to register for it. You don't have to be in McFarland to participate. The other thing is Zumbini, which I think is still open. Our Zumbini for our little ones. And that is a fun one. We're going into session 2 of Zumbini. And that registration has opened up finally. Okay, we've got 2 antlers. We've got 2 eyes. We've got our pom-pom for a nose. We've got this. So it's time to start assembling our reindeer. And the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to get that bell in place. And to do that, you've got your yarn. So there's a messy crafter. We're going to take our yarn, and we need our jingle bell. I'm going to run that yarn through the jingle bell and back through the hole. So it should be like that. So you've got it through there, making sure you can see all the angles. I'm going to tie it in the back here, so I might do a knot just because, knowing Miss Heather, it would go loose. So we tie our knot there, and now we can glue this down onto our bag. I've got my big, business glue gun or glue stick. You do not need a glue gun for this craft. And I'm going to put a lot of glue on here, because I want it to stick really good. Now you can use tape for this if you have double-sided tape. I know, as a lot of you know, I am a big fan of double-sided tape when it comes to crafting, especially with little ones who are not quite patient enough for glue. All right, and then we line that up. And we've got our head here. Make sure that it's lined up there. Turn it that way. Now, because it's overlapped a little bit, I'm going to trim it up a bit here. Make sure that's good. I'll trim up this as well. So we've got that. Miss Heather's got plenty of glue now on her fingers, which is a-okay. It washes off. I'm not made of sugar, so I will not melt when I wash my hands. The next thing I'm going to do is my eyes, just so that I've got my eyes kind of where I want them. one eye. Two eyes. And I'm going to put those antlers on. And I think, now the antlers can go either way. They can go this way or this way. I think I'm going to do it this way. And they're pretty long, and that's so that they stay on there. You just slide them underneath. Now, of course, our reindeer is missing something, isn't it? It's missing its nose. You're going to want to... I ended up getting my hand with that one. That's okay. You want to make sure it's got a lot of glue on there so it sticks. And that is your reindeer puppet for this craft. So that is the reindeer puppet. We've got it here. Now, of course, you got to put your hand in. You've got a reindeer puppet. That is the reindeer puppet craft. And we have, of course, the other video, which will explain how to make our gingerbread person. I hope you enjoyed these crafts. If you get a chance, please, please, please take pictures, send them to us. If you could go ahead in the email when you send it to me and say whether or not it's okay if I share it on social media, that would be awesome. I always ask permission. I always email back if I get some really cute, awesome pictures. I always ask if it's okay to post it on the library Facebook page. I don't usually use kids' names. I usually just say, you know, another happy crafter. Families can spot them on our feed. I don't need to indicate the name of the child, but it'd be great to be able to share. The other thing that we do is share these with our board members so that they can see the things that we are doing during this time, and let folks know all the really cool things that the library is offering, even though we are apart. So I hope you enjoy these crafts. Have a wonderful time with it. Share it, and I will catch you next time. We do have one more craft, or actually two more crafts for December before we go on a little bit of a break until January. So we have a snowman craft that will be coming out next week. And then our New Year's craft, which will be a 2-week sign up for that. It's going to, because of the library being closed on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, the New Year's Eve craft you'll be able to pick up over a 2-week period. And that's going to be, we're going to be making Christmas Eve balls where we can drop them to go along with our New Year's Eve special. We are going to have an awesome New Year's Eve special through the McFarland cable station where we are going to be doing crafts. And I've got a snack we're going to be making with marshmallows and chocolate, and our special musician guest, who is David Landau. So please, please, please tune in for that. And then, starting in January, I can talk about this now as well. Starting in January, we are going to be doing a reading program, the resolution to read. Make a resolution to read more in 2021. Even if it's, you know, you can count kids' books, you can count your own books, a resolution to read. Let's start off the year on a good foot, wanting to read more books. That is it. I hope you have a wonderful time, and I will catch you next time.